That is fresh and a little bit frosty. Right, I'm on a special mission today. One of my followers is moved out to Australia 40 years ago, and she wanted to have a look around at the old place where she lived. So let's go. We're at the start of Lower Road. There's the Farriers, one of the very few pubs that have managed to keep going round here. And that, the Lucky Horse used to be the Peach Blossom, the very first Chinese takeaway in Bermondsey. That was the Red Lion. Estate agents was the Red Lion. Ain't been a pub for years. This is Plough Way, where Anne used to live. So here we go. Plough Way. The pizza hut. Fucking pizza hut. That used to be the... what was it? I can't remember now. Prince of Wales. Yeah, it used to be the Prince of Wales. Lots of... and this is where she grew up. Sutton dwellings. Let's have a look round these old red brick buildings. Look, Eastern House. They just used to be called Block A, Block B, Block C, but at some point, maybe the 90s, so I thought, well, let's give them a name. Sounds like a fucking prison. Yeah, Sutton dwellings. So that's Easton. I've still got a couple of mates living these, bit of them. And look a lot different to when Anne used to live here, I'm sure. All security doors and these fencing. And I don't think you can walk around all the estate, can you? Can I get through up here? I wonder if she remembers what block was there. She should have told me. I would have done some close-ups. So it's the C, Cody Cott. Dean Zanger House. It's block D. And there's a few more. Now, the girlfriend lived in block E, I think. Now we're out on Chiltern Grove. Trying to get back into the estate. You can see it's all nicely built. Look at these impressive gates. But all locked up. There is E, Empingham. Presswick. Yeah, they would have been nice flats. Loads of my mates got a place in here when they got married. It's like a kind of the first stepping stone onto the council house. Gravely House. See, some of it you can't even walk down. And the final one, Osborne, or Cell Block H at the time. But Anne would have played in Chiltern Grove. I had a girlfriend over in that block as well. I used to come round, all the girls would have a little rodeo and would be dancing in the porches. So let's have a walk through. So this is between H and G. That's it, start to finish. Oh, they even had French doors opening out onto a little mini balcony. Sutton dwellings, Rotherhithe, 1915. These dwellings were erected under the charitable trust of the will of William Richard Sutton of Golden Lane, London, EC. Carrier, who died 20th of May 1900. Don't know what that last bit means. Anyway, good man. So they would have been built for the dock workers and factory workers. Pretty much all the men and women of working age, which would have been 12. That's when my nan left school at 12. She was born in 1905. Right, so that's that done. Sutton dwellings. Now I'm going to carry on the rest of the Lower Road and have a walk through Southwark Park, where I've spent many hours of my life. This clock used to be Sidney Reed's Bookmakers. And that clock was always there. Must be worth a fortune. That one, fiery flavour, that used to be Bridges to Butchers. Where they used to do a lovely lunch for the dockers. Salt beef, hot pork, peas pudding, saveloys. Oh mate, fantastic. This is Osprey Estate. I grew up on the Silwood Estate. It was just there were that tower block poking over the buildings. That was part of Silwood Estate. That's where I grew up. But then, when I was in my mid-teens, the family moved here. Osprey Estate, which was near where the shops and the railway station and just across the road from Silwood Estate. So I was moving away from all my mates. MG Starr. Now this shop has been here for years. It was there when I lived in. Well, all my life it was there. But the fella now, he's got a bike repair shop, as you can see by the something on the roof. Look, the picture. But he was just kind of ripping all the stuff down and found this about 7 signs in. Just put sign on top of sign on top of sign, and he's going to kind of have it kind of spruced up. Oh, you cunt. That's it, she sent me. Nice one, give her a thumbs up. But yeah, gramophone records. Oh, fuck it hell. They say that's where I used to stand and ogle the records that I couldn't afford, all the LPs. And they used to do cycle, motor and sports goods, and so now it's a cycle shop again, so that's good. The Surrey docks. Yeah, it was the Warrior when it was built new, brand new with the estate, Osprey estate. That's where that was my block. Raven House. That one. My bedroom was up there. Looks out right over the docks, watching all the ships, all lovely and lit up at night. So all this was all the dock wall. You know, now it's a giant Tesco shopping mall. But the docks was pretty much 80% of Rotherhithe. No, it's like mainly housing, all new houses. This used to be Surrey Dock Station. Now they've changed it to Surrey Quays because the docks are gone. The Corkers, now the Yellow House restaurant. Yeah, and the China all up there. All pubs I used to drink in regular. I only had to walk across the road and I was in the first one. You can do a good pub crawl within like quarter of a mile. About 10-12 pubs. Welcome. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a lap of the Oval. Find somewhere to have a coffee and then go home. Have a breakfast. Yeah, the China Wall. Some greedy-eyed scumbag developer bought it, chucked the landlord out, then started turning it into flats, but the community went mad and got it changed back to a pub, but he ain't turned it back yet. He's really trying to fight it, even though he's lost. The shitbag. Oh, the years I must have spent over here in my lifetime playing football. Yeah. And yeah, it's a big part of my growing up, Southwark Park. That view will never be the same since Maydew house was knocked down. 23-storey tower block. Yeah, knocks it down. There's Southwark Estate over there. That side of the park, just across the road. This white building used to be a little cafe next to the swimming pool, but when the swimming pool knocked down, well, not knocked down, it was only a few changing dressing rooms, few huts. When it got closed down, the cafe didn't have a living, and that was left derelict. So some artists moved in and called it the Cafe Gallery. Then, I think at the millennium, they got a lot of funding to build this lovely new purpose-built gallery. Yeah. And in recent years, this one next door, another beautiful building that's the calf. There's Silver Estate. So I think Anne, if she ever come over to Lido, she would have remembered this fountain. They've kept the fountain. It would be spouting water. It looked fantastic. And that was kind of at the one end of the swimming pool, the shallow end. But they are actually trying to get it fixed so the water spouts out of it again, which would be brilliant. But the old swimming pool is now a swing park, so it's still entertaining the kids. Even this one don't work. Look. That's bad. The lake has always been here, ever since it was built 140 years ago or something. And there's the back of the calf where you can look out over the water. And again, you know, no Maydew house. That's it, stop with a little caramel latte and look at the lake. More seagulls than ducks, and they don't have the boats out once or twice a year, which is a shame. But it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Next stop has got to be the Rose Garden, because any self-respecting kid would have made the dash through there without being caught by the party, because it was, you had to be accompanied by an adult. Oh, let's make the dash. And there'd be signs up. Are you accompanied by an adult? Keep out, you bastard kids. These bits here, these stone bits, these were salvaged from the old Waterloo Bridge, when that got rebuilt. You see old pictures of the old Waterloo Bridge, you'll see these. Can't really see the dolphins, and they were salvaged from the shopping mall where the docks were. I think because kids used to keep putting fairy liquid in the water, so it'd be an overflow of bubbles. So yeah, they've moved them over here where they're safe. Yeah, it's usually a lot more colour in the summer. And there they are, back in Rotherhithe, where they belong. There's going to be a proper little ceremony to open them again. They've just been done up, renovated. I might pop along. We've always had good flower beds here. I've got some old postcards that show them. You can't do a lot in the winter, but always. And yeah. So 1864, so it's now 150, 161 years old. So all my family have known it, used it, enjoyed it. And the tennis courts have always been here. I've got postcards of tennis courts here like 100 odd years ago. But you see the ladies, they're playing in kind of long dresses with petticoats and everything. Bonnets. You shouting at me, mate? Bird Wars. Yeah, even the Bowls Club. It'll soon be 120 years by the looks of it. Nice. Now Anne won't remember the bandstand because it was melted down in the war to build planes and ammunition and all that kind. Then rebuilt at the millennium with some lottery money to its original design. So that's what it looked like when it was first built, when the park was built. And they have the regular concerts here in the summer months, and they have the Bermondsey Carnival over here. That's where the bands play. See some great gigs there. Chaz and Dave, Squeeze. Yeah. And this is, it's a water fountain to commemorate a teetotaler's life, Jabez West. And I've got this postcard as well. There it is. Fountain erected in memory of Jabez West. He wanted temperance. Too many drunks about, see. And I bought a painting of this. And when I told the artist it's where my mum used to come dancing, I mean, they have bands playing, and it's where she met me dad. She put me mum in it, dancing, and me. Beautiful. That ain't changed much either in 100 odd years. Can't see it now with all these signs up. But there's the entrance to Rotherhithe Tunnel. Oh, come on, car, get out of the fucking way. Yeah. That arch bit, that was part of the digging machine, the tunnelling machine that kind of dug out the tunnel. To the opening of a cafe the other week, that the mayor opened it and everything. It was right affair. 80s cafe. I've been in there, it's been there years. Anyway, 80s sold out. It's been took over and they're trying to keep it going. So let's see if it's open. And I'll have a bit of breakfast. And I want to have a wee, which is the main thing. So we're now in Albion Street. Had a good history. There was a good market down here. Had a pie mash shop years ago. This used to be the Albion, but is no more. And H's is, well, what is it? It says open, but is it? Fucking hell, what's happened? Like, Canada Estate is now a gated community. How the fuck? How can you cut through the estate? Well, you can't. Oh well. So H's weren't open. So I'll go over to the shopping mall and use the toilets there. King George's Field, this is where they have the Rotherhithe Festival. And yeah, this is Canada Estate. I've been up on the roof of that. Fantastic views. This is the wonderful library and the equally beautiful Canada Water Station. I think it's an award winner in architectural terms. And this is a very recent, what they call the boardwalk, and it kind of cuts right across the old Canada Dock. And yeah, takes you to the Tesco or the shopping mall, Surrey Quays shopping mall. Seems to have brought a lot more wildlife. It's a nice place to sit in the summer, look. Just stopping off for a little light breakfast. So yesterday, me, Nancy, Tommy, Nancy's mate Beth, off to the Southwark Theatre to see Paddington, the musical. It was fantastic. Tommy loved it. He was right into it from start to finish, and it was like 2 hours 20 minutes long. Heats are up beforehand, so it's all nicely fed and watered, and a great show. Yeah. Then, but before I went, when I was about to get ready, get in the shower and that, no water, the water's packed up. Anyway, nothing, there's no water at all, so I had to slip round Nina's to have a shower. But then when I got home last night, there was all vans there kind of working, and they had just fixed it, which was handy, because when I'd been round testing the water in all the sinks, I'd left one on. So when the water come back on, it was what water was gushing out of it, and that would have overflowed a little small sink in the bathroom, in the shower. That would have overflowed and flooded downstairs. It happened before. When the water was off for a few days, got the bollock of it, so got a flight, went to Poland for 3 or 4 days. Fantastic. Come back, flooded the fucking gaff downstairs. She weren't happy. I'll give her a couple of £100. It's a sorry, but yeah. So yeah, nearly done that again. Naughty.